Welcome into the rinks here in Hauppauge, New York, getting set for a JV matchup between Sachem and Northport Huntington. Brady Campbell with you here for the call. Warm-ups underway right now, just about set to go in this one. Looking at Sachem, 12-4-0, 26 points on the year, sitting third place in the JV division. Last time out, though, back on the 29th of January, with a bit of a rough patch, a 3-2 loss to Patchogue Medford. The lone 2 goals in that one scored by Saguna and Hesse, as Sachem will look to respond in a big way tonight. Favorable matchup, if you will, but you can't look too far past the Tigers in Northport Huntington. They are just 1-13-1, 3 points, 13th place. Last time out on the 22nd, a 6-4 loss versus Pat Med. And the lone 2 goals in that one scored by Driscoll and Cohen. And in goal for that one was number 30, Michael Kraffa. He'll be getting the start tonight as well. 14 games started on the season, 6.74 goals against. He is just 1-12-1 on the year, but he has been outstanding, has kept his team in a lot of games. He'll be asked to do the same here tonight. Meanwhile, on the other side, take your pick. We'll get the answer momentarily for Sachem. 3 goalies on the roster, James Burgoyne, Michael Walsh, and Anthony Mayer. Only 2 are here tonight. It looks like it's either going to be Walsh or Mayer, as warm-ups are just about concluded. We'll be back momentarily to drop the puck on this one. You're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on LI Sports Network. And welcome back to LI Sports Network. Just about set to go between Sachem and Northport Huntington. First, a look at the starting goalies. We mentioned Northport Huntington's earlier, number 30, Kraffa. Michael Kraffa, 6.74 goals against in 14 starts, 1-12-1. Meanwhile, for Sachem, it will be number 35, Michael Walsh, 9 starts on the year, 2.11 goals against. He's 7-2-0. On the season, looking to pick up his 8th win of the victory. Sachem going for their 13th. Northport Huntington going for just their 2nd, but looking for a big-time upset. Tigers in the home white, going left to right. Sachem in the row gray, right to left. As we're underway, Tigers win the opening face-off. Give it up, though, just inside the blue line for Gillen, who chips it back into the Northport Huntington end. Turnover right in front. A shot blocked right out of the gates. Another try off the glove, and jumping on that rebound is Kraffa. Sachem close to getting off to a quick 1-0 lead. Tyler Payton, the chance in tight, number 20. Denied a couple times there by Michael Kraffa. Defensive zone draw, controlled and sent down by Northport Huntington, but it will go for an icing as Cormac Driscoll is the guilty party there. Just 27 seconds into the hockey game. Off the face-off, Driscoll tries again. Gillen pinched down to try to keep it in, unable to do so, and now Roman Cruz from his own end. It's the engines roaring there. Lost the handle, though. Puck still up behind the slot. And eventually it comes free and out to center. Skating with it now is Augiri. Throws one on goal. Stick save by Walsh. He'll cover. And the first look offensively for the Tigers tonight, stopped and held by Michael Walsh. ensuing face-off controlled here by Saguna. Here's Saguna to the outside for Sachem. The stick out lifted, still got it through. Save made. Rebound still loose in the crease. Trapani spins and fires one off the post. Couple good looks for William Trapani. Unable to beat Michael Kraffa or the iron. Still scoreless. Saguna or Simone cuts back, has to avoid the official as well, and reverses it. Saguna cross ice. Moody, tough angle. Oh, almost deflected that one in off a defenseman. That was Ronan Driscoll. Up the boards, Trapani steps down. Move back to the point. John Moody holds it in and sends it right back down to the corner. Saguna was checked there by Driscoll, and then Driscoll puts a shoulder into Saguna, steps away from the circle. Glove save. Michael Kraffa, who is locked in here in the early going, making several big stops to keep this game scoreless. Be a face-off to the left here of Kraffa as Jack Allard heads off the ice. And it's one back to Bruinsma. Drag shoots, deflected wide. Up the boards, Rohan waiting for it. Throws one towards the net, but miss. And now centering pass. They were looking for Gandolfo in front. He was tied up, and here come the Tigers back the other way. Around the goal, wrapped back out, and just unable to be held in there at the point, but dumped right back into the zone by Jack Fernandez. Fired ahead though, Sachem back in. Pena to the outside, to the corner. Able to avoid a couple checkers. Couldn't stuff it on goal. Now tries to center one, kept away from the net and sent down. This could be another icing, but Walsh will come out to play it. Stretches it ahead, now starting over the line here. To the outside, trying to step through. Unable to do so was Hesse. He comes away with it. Trying to give himself an angle. Cuts back in the low slot. Now weaves his way to the point, drops it off. Bruinsma from the circle, in and out of the glove of Kraffa. And the rebound pulled behind the net by Patrick Burke. Comes free at the side. Pena trying to get a handle. Goes down to the ice, and here come the Tigers back the other way. Burke couldn't handle it, and it gets poked back to Northport Huntington side of the red line. This one dumped down, no icing. Hesse heading back on it. Driscoll tried to beat him there, but Hesse able to bring it with him out to the neutral zone. Almost a dangerous change there for Sachem, but they execute it. And now Cruz playing defense tonight. Known for his speed, though, through the neutral zone. Going to try it again here to the outside. Cruz, tough angle try. Caught the mask of Kraffa. And here come the Tigers back the other way. Christman drops it for Burke. From the circle, glove save by Walsh. And he holds on for the whistle. 10:49 to go, first period. Still scoreless. Off the face-off, wrapped around the boards. Driscoll takes his man to the wall. Puck comes free, centering pass ahead. Vertigliano over the line, tries to drop it off. Got it to Nell, but it was a bouncing puck that went through. Jack Allard with the steal. To the point, Nell waiting for it. Nell behind the goal, centers it, block. Cruz steps in to take it. Cruz pressured by Driscoll, and Christman curls back, drops it off. One-timer Gillen, why? Sachem captain pulled the trigger there. Hunter behind the goal, centering pass picked off by Jack Allard. Deflected by Christman, but Gillen held it in. Tigliano at the circle, centering pass. Blocked by Driscoll. And here comes Burke, 1-on-2. with his team in the change. Burke fires and missed the net. And now Cruz over the blue line. Cruz to the outside. Swings it towards the front. Got it through. Crawford. It's under him somewhere. He's able to keep it out. Andrew Nell with a point-blank try there. Unable to put it home. .9:33 to go first period. Another face-off win back to the point for Sachem. Crawford may have gotten a piece of that shot with the blocker. And then cleared back out to center. Portanova hustling back on it. Being pressured the whole way by Fasaro. Takeaway centering pass just on the wrong side. I believe that was Matthew Cohen. Back to the point. Shot deflected down. Save Walsh. Rebound cleared away from the net. Couple looks there for the Tigers. Here comes Sachem back the other way. It's Miller to the circle. And put to the boards. Payton into help. Gives it down for Miller. Tried to backhand it towards the front. Didn't get through. Cleared to the point just out of the reach of Moody. And back out. This one will not be an icing. Walsh comes out of his goal last minute there and puts it behind the net. Chip towards the front. Bouncing puck settled down. Wrapped around the boards by Anthony Fasaro. Look out, near turnover here in front. It is a turnover, point-blank shot. And an aggressive stop by Walsh. To the point, held in by Ronan Driscoll down the wall. Miller locks up with Cohen. And now Moody lost the stick, tried to kick it ahead, and then just knocks Fasaro down to the ice. And we'll head back to get his stick as his team heads up ice. Turnover in the neutral zone, though, and Driscoll dumps it back in. Portanova. Across for Moody. Moody over the blue line to the outside. Moody walks in, forehand save, Crawford. Oh, John Moody. Great opportunity he created for himself. Michael Crawford, though, is locked in so far here in the early going. Halfway through the first period, still scoreless. And Saguna taking off the puck, and Jacquelard, with a little bit of time here in his own end, tried to feed it on for Burke. But it ended up on the stick of Bruinsma. That puck explodes off the stick of Trapani, and then fed up the wall where Simone's waiting for it. Simone looking for a give and go here. Fed back to him in the slot. Drops it. Trapani just out of his reach. Couldn't pull the trigger on that pass back across. Burke gets the red line and dumps it in. Bouncing puck ends up on goal there as it caught an edge, and Walsh will cover. With 6:50 to go here in the opening frame. Still scoreless between the Tigers and Sachem. Face-off won by Northport Huntington. That shot muffled on the way to the goal. Stick save. And for the point, shot blocked down by, looks like Simone. Centering pass. Not quite ready for that one as it came on him hot. Was Smoke Knot. Now around the boards. Held in by Fernandez. Burke using inside position there. Tried to center it. Good read, though, and it's sent back ahead. Could be an odd-man rush here. Saguna trying to feed it on for Simone without a partial breakaway, it looked like. And then a first penalty coming up here as Smoke Knop taking Saguna hard to the wall. Saguna a little slow to get up, now back to his feet. But the game's first power play going to Sachem. Cross-checking is the call. And now a golden opportunity for Sachem to get on the board first. 6:06 to go, first period. They've had their chances and have been unable to beat Michael Crawford so far. errant glove on the ice off the Northport Huntington bench. Face off one back by Sachem. Trapani tried to drop it off, bit dangerous there, comes out to center. Cruz will use his speed to get there ahead of Chrisman. Winds it up and now stretches it on for Saguna. For Cruz. Crawls back, quickly on for Trapani. Cross ice Saguna, played off the boards, lost it though, and Chrisman will skate it out, skate it ahead, could be a 2-on-1. Chrisman trying to turn into a breakaway. Cruz just got a poke on him. 5.5 to play first period. Cruz, long stretch pass, deflected in by Hesse. He'll be the first one on the puck. Now Trapani goes back with it. Left it in the skates of Hesse, and the slot picked up by Chrisman and fired all the way down. Strong kill thus far for Northport Huntington as both teams complete changes halfway through the power play. Here's Cruz. Right down the slot, Cruz walks in and scores! Power play goal. Roman Cruz opens the scoring, and Sachem takes the 1-0 lead. You do not want to give number 39 this much room. He walks right down the slot and buries it glove side on Crawford. And the opening goal to Sachem. Jackallard stretches it ahead. Here come the Tigers trying to respond. 2-on-2 over the line, calling for a wide open there. On the other side was Frisch. They couldn't get it through. Hesse down the slot, shoot, save. Crawford, rebound up in the air, lands at the side of the goal. Wraparound try, and unable to stuff it through was Moody. Well, that's Pena, rather. This is Moody. His shot might have been deflected on the way to the goal. Save made, though, and then cleared back out to center. Walsh leaves it for Gillen. And now Matthew Pena. Off the boards, on for Moody. John Moody on for Pena. That one looked to be offside. They say onside. Hesse towards the slot. Couldn't pull a shot on. And then Gillen starts ahead. Won't matter now. Looked like Moody, though, didn't get back to the blue line. Left behind there by Driscoll. Hesse with some room to skate. Weaves his way through the neutral zone. Now has a step around Fernandez. Hesse, tough angle try, and Crawford just gets a piece to deflect it into the netting. 3:24 to go, first period of play. 1-0 lead Sachem. On the goal by Roman Cruz, his 12th of the season, his 19th point. Has his team in front. Tigliano tried to send it towards the front. It hit off a skate. Goes all the way back down the Sachem end. Here is Cruz. Curls back, stretches it on. Hard pass there where Tigliano settles it. And then his pass just out of the reach of Nell. Could be an icing here. Will be an icing against Sachem. Faceoff will come back down. They're in 3:03 to play. Be a face-off to the right here of Walsh. Tigliano wins it. Sachem, don't have the exact numbers here, but Sachem dominating the face-off circle so far. Tigliano ahead for Nell. Left behind. Now stretched on for Burke. Patrick Burke trying to get around Retigliano. And Retigliano not allowing it. Forcing Burke behind his own goal, and then Nell stepped up and checked him. Pass on for Hunter. Turns and dumps that one into the attacking end. Chase after is wrapped back around the board. Burke has Cruz turned around. Burke to the corner. And Cruz takes him to the boards. Burke pins it to the kick play. Now works it free behind the goal. Burke to the point. Fernandez waits, shoots in the equipment of Cruz. And Hunter stretches it ahead for Nell. Nell to the outside. Nell centers it just out of the reach of Retigliano. He's checked hard to the board. Stays with it though. That saucer pass gets by Nell. Bruinsma steps into one, popped up in the air, and landed on the crossbar. Stays out of the goal, and here's Burke. 90 seconds to go in the period. Left it behind, it'll stay in the zone for him. Backhands it towards the net. Ball that's picked off. And Sachem starts back ahead here. There's Rohan, tries to cut through, is knocked off his stick. Miller follows it up. To the corner, Miller. Back towards the half wall. Chipped out of the zone by Scudolaro, trying to catch up to it in the final minute. Scudolaro. Chrisman going to the goal, and Scudolaro fires it wide. Bruinsma steps around Scudolaro and works it ahead. Stretched on for Miller, trying to bring it with him. Couldn't get it around Jacalar. Held in by Scudolaro, and he'll get on that. His shot may have gotten a piece of it, did Walsh. And here's Payton. Stretches it on for Trapani, or rather Salazar, knocked off his stick. Rohan gets to it. His pass out to center gets blocked. And this one cleared back out. Payton on it in the final 5 seconds. Weaves his way over the line. Dropped it for Miller. Payton at the buzzer. Couldn't pull the trigger. And that'll do it for a first period. The Tigers hanging in there. The lone goal from Roman Cruz on the power play gives Sachem the 1-0 lead. Headed to the second here on LI Sports Network. Second period set to go here on the LI Sports Network. Sachem, the 1-0 lead over Northport Huntington. With 30 minutes to go in the hockey game, Brady Campbell with you on the call tonight. It's a 12-win Sachem team, but the 1-win Tigers of Northport Huntington hanging right in there with them. And Moody starts ahead with it. Sachem sitting in third place currently in the JV division. Here's Simone across Trapani. Couldn't pull the trigger. Spinorama backhand pass picked off. And that one is dumped on goal. Walsh plays it away. Portanova. Behind his goal and goal. Wraps it around the boards. Fernandez waiting for it there. Fumbled it out to center. Trapani wins that puck race. Trapani to the outside. And Knocked off the puck. Good strong play by Nick Algieri. Trapani, though, stretch pass all the way across. Moody takes the shot. It's between the legs of Crawford. He holds on. If you're just joining us, Michael Crawford has been outstanding in the first 15 minutes and 55 seconds. Sachem could have at least 3 more goals by now. But he's made some great stops. With the face-off, chipped right on goal by Hesse, bouncing puck into the glove of Crawford. Jack Allard hard around the boards. And Cruz will hustle back on it. Behind his own goal, Roman Cruz, the lone goal scorer so far tonight. Power play goal for Sachem. Just backhands it into the attacking zone. Dumped right back out. And the Sachem captain, Jason Gillen, quickly ahead. Patrick Burke, though, leading point getter on the Northport Huntington squad with 13 coming in. Flies down the wing. His stick was lifted. Comes back to the point. Jack Allard stepped into the one-timer, but fanned on it. And Pena back ahead for Sachem. Centering pass. Couldn't get it through. Rebound try. Hesse couldn't get it under the pads of Crawford. Still loose at the top of the crease. And then Crawford able to dive on it and get the whistle. 13:05 to go here in the second, and plenty of action in the first 2 minutes. Off the face-off, Trapani knocks it down. Bruinsma holds it in. Looking up with it is Matthew Cohen. Back into the Sachem zone. That pass missed Simone. It will be an icing here against Sachem. Face-off will come back down. Cohen will take the offensive zone draw here against Dylan Simone. Simone tries to go forward with it. Ends up in the slot, and a quick turnaround shot gloved by Walsh off the stick of Anthony Fasaro. Fasaro there on the right wing in front of the goal. Puck into him again, but a bit too hot to handle. And here's Moody. Moody ahead. Trapani couldn't get a shot away there as Fernandez was all over him. Unable to be held in by Bruinsma. And we do, I believe, have a penalty coming up. Couldn't tell if the arm was up for offside or a penalty. It is a tripping call indeed, as Alexander McDowell went down on the play. Left the puck behind. Almost looked like he may have stepped on the puck, but stick was in his skates as well. And I believe it's going against Bruinsma. It is heading off the ice, so first power play of the game for Northport Huntington coming up here. Two minutes for tripping against Bruinsma. Rohan, late change, heads off the ice. Be a face-off here to the left of Walsh. Controlled back to the point. Shot deflected wide by Driscoll. Centering pass. Chrisman shoots, and that one off of Moody to the far corner, off the window. And Nell back to the point. Held in. Shot deflects and will trickle off to the corner. Around the boards, Fernandez vacated the left point, and it comes all the way down. Nell had a beat on it. He'll be the first one in there. Fernandez quickly takes him off the puck, but then Nell beats him to it again. And just pokes it behind the goal. Stretch pass, though, on for Driscoll. Quickly turns it ahead off the stick of Frisch. And then cleared back down. And this one angled on goal. Ritigliano was going to be the first one on it, but Crawford alertly covered and then was forced to play the puck when Ritigliano vacated the crease area. 1 minute to go on the man advantage. Here's Frisch. Jack Frisch to the outside. Stick lifted, stays with it. Back to the point, and that one just hopping the stick of Algieri. He'll dump it back in while his team touches up. Portanova looking for Nell. Could have been a breakaway, won't be. And once again, angles right towards the front of the net, but Crawford beats Nell to the puck and covers. 34 seconds left on the penalty, 11:01 to go here in period number 2. Now off the faceoff, Pena centers it, no one home for Sachem. And the Tigers back the other way. Dumped in on goal by Ronan Driscoll, scooped up for the whistle by Walsh. And so back to an offensive zone draw here coming up for Northport Huntington. With 21 seconds to go here on the power play. Burke gets turned around, stays with it, and then curls to the circle. His shot blocked. Gillen was right in the way. Pena chips it ahead, stays with it, and Driscoll chops at it and pokes it to the corner. They'll do it though for the power play. Strong kill by Sachem. Not too much going to the goal. Well, Burke trying to change that. Burke got by Cruz. The puck, though, was poked off his stick. Burke tried to move it for Jackalar to pinch down, allowing Miller to get by him. Jackalar closes the gap, though. And now Pena for Gillen. Down for Pena. To the blue line, wires cross with Gillen, that allows for a takeaway and some room to start up ice here for the Tigers, and it gets dumped in by Scudalaro. Wrapped around the boards, Cruz able to step away as Pena feeds it ahead out of his reach, looking for the breakaway. Instead it goes down for an icing with 9:37 to go in the period. Good idea from Cruz, but in traffic, couldn't get it on the tape of Pena. Face off to the corner. Around the boards, Bruinsma trying to get it past McDowell, unable to do so. Rohan chips it behind the goal. Nell waiting for it. Backhands it ahead for Hesse. Trying to sell that puck at the red line. Does. To the outside. Hesse around the goal. Good vision to the point, but it got past Bruinsma. McDowell trying to catch it. And Bruinsma just able to keep the puck away from him. Stretches it ahead off the stick of Nell, and now chipped on. Bounces back to Nell. And Hesse just takes it back out to center. For Bruinsma. Over the blue line, stick lifted there by McDowell. Bruinsma looking for a call, got the centering pass through, but Nell chipped it wide. Here's Hesse. High slot, drag shoots in now the glove of Crawford. Rebound available. McDowell trying to clear. Has some help. It stays in though. Bruinsma off the stick of Gandolfo in line. And then hard check there on Nell. Gets up looking for a call. Algieri delivered the hit. No call coming. And Algieri another hit. And this time we do get a penalty as McDowell touches up. 8:10 to go. Cross-checking the call, and Ojiri the one to go. I don't believe they called that first one, which was probably the more violent and more penalty-like plays there, but either way they get him, and so a power play coming up for Sachem, trying to expand their lead. A short-handed try, Jacquelard stopped by Walsh. Now setting things up, here's Simone for Saguna. On the backhand, behind the goal, Anthony Saguna. Driscoll all over him, up the boards, Trapani back for Moody. John Moody walks the line, down to the corner. Cut back by Simone, centers it all the way through. Trapani whipped on it, could be numbers the other way. Chrisman starts it ahead, has Frisch with him, chips it on, just out of the reach of Frisch. SC back ahead for Trapani, 1 minute to go here on the power play. Drop back, Moody walks into a slap shot, deflected, and Krafa makes the stop. Hesse parked all alone in front. Moody walks into it, gets the deflection, but another big save by Michael Krafa. As we just passed the halfway point of the hockey game, 7:06 to go. Sachem still on the power play with the 1-0 lead, have been unable to expand it thus far. Payton off the face-off, trying to work it on goal, could not. Now centers, trying to feed onto Retigliano. Burke stepped in the way. Patrick Burke around his own goal finds some open ice. Retigliano flying to try and catch him. Burke will just play behind the goal, eat some clock there. Retigliano on for Payton. Stepped around one defender, then lost the handle, and Ronan Driscoll will just send it the length of the ice. Here is Gillen with 15 to go. On for Retigliano. All his teammates there to stop up. They stay on side as the pass on for Hunter, but he's checked by Jacquelard around the boards. Walsh slapping his stick on the ice as coming out of the box is Algieri. As Gillen having some trouble with Burke. Burke takes it away. Burke with a step on Portanova, turns it into a breakaway. Burke, forehand, and that one wouldn't go. Walsh got his left pad on it. Golden opportunity for Burke. Now Retigliano, who could fly to the outside, shoots. Krafa almost got backed up into his own goal there, was able to keep it out. Here comes Northport Huntington again, and a good poke by Cruz fresh off the bench. Now he starts back in. Cruz from the circle, drag shoots, and pulled it high. Angles off the glass right to Retigliano. Shot from the slot, blocked on towards the front again, and that one stuffed off the outside of the net. Another bank try off a body as Krafa just getting back to his feet. Moody steps in, and that one deflected wide. Clear towards the blue line, and now chipped out of his own. Scary moments there for Northport Huntington. They remain unscathed, and now we'll get the whistle as Moody brings it in offside. 5:01 to go in the second. And Krafa and the defense in front of him doing all they can to keep this game within reach. Still only trailing by one. As McDowell laid on the ice here. We'll get to the circle, and the puck is down, and Frisch steps away with it. Shoots into the glove of Walsh, who will hold on for the whistle. 4:55 to go here in the second. Still a 1-0 lead for Sachem. Northport Huntington bidding for just their second win on the season, and they've been hanging around with the 12-win Sachem squad the whole night. Driscoll trying to catch up to it. Simone trying to lift his stick, was unable to pull it through for a possible breakaway. To the blue line, just out, Moody. Able to poke it out for Simone, play just onside. Simone for Moody, through traffic. Steps back to the corner. Now pressured. And Chrisman takes the puck away. Simone, though, waiting at the point. Steps into a slap shot, deflected in! Simone takes the shot. Gandolfo in front. We'll see if he got the stick on it. Either way, it's 2-0 Sachem. Simone. And yeah, it looks like that's Gandolfo's goal. Was headed towards the near side post. Might not have been going in. Of course, too close to call there. Looked like it was probably headed into the glove of Krafa. But Gandolfo, a perfect redirection to put his team up 2. Now Moody for Trapani with 4 minutes to go in the second. Trapani lost it in the skates of Fernandez. Look out there. Banked it off the outside of his own post. But got away with it. Saguna, Trapani slot, and his shot deflects over the goal. That was Driscoll who got out to him. Rohan, puck in his skates, pulls it through for Trapani. Sachem buzzing now. Here's Bruinsma. Shoots, that'll go wide. Saguna on it. Trapani for Saguna behind the goal. Rolls back up to the blue line. Lost the handle, though, and will come back out to neutral ice. On for Rohan. Shot, oh, that one off the skate of Fernandez. Crawford just able to get a piece of it with the pad. No icing here as it's deflected back down. Winsma on the stick of Trapani. William Trapani trying to split the D. Picks it up on the other side. Forehand save made, and the rebound put wide by Hesse. McDowell to the point. Rohan waiting for it there. Steps into one, and that one deflects out of play. McDowell with the block. 2:36 to go. Now it's 2-goal hill to climb for Northport Huntington. They've had their chances as well, and Michael Walsh definitely not quite as busy as Michael Krafa has been, but has been equally as good when called upon to make some tough stops. Gillen. Trapani. Or Simone rather, working it towards the front. Net front scramble in the slot. Simone comes away with it for Portanova. Throws it back down. Pena waiting on it there. Down for Moody. Turns it in the skates of Pena. And now Retigliano tries to split the D. Couldn't get through Burke. Simone holds it in. Drops it for Pena. Pena return feed. Simone back down. Retigliano across. Oh, what a goal! Tic-tac-toe for Sachem. In the end, it's Simone who puts it in on the backhand. Thought for sure Simone would shoot this one from the slot. I think he was trying to go back down for Pena, but it was a bit out of his reach right to Retigliano, though, who returned it to Simone for the easy tap in on the backhand, and Sachem expands their lead to 3 with 1:55 to go in the period. So now a steeper hill to climb for Northport Huntington. Still have just over a period left. That one hit someone on the Sachem bench. With 1:46 to go, Retigliano wins it forward, puts it behind the net, and we'll get there first. Now Pena shoots, that one goes high. Portanova on it. Lost it, Simone, right to the slot, down low, pass across. And that one just kept away from Pena. He pokes it back up to Portanova. Down for Pena. Tried to go down to Simone. And then the Tigers passed it right through the top of their own crease. Gillen. Down to the corner. Simone with Tigliano. Stumbles down. Tries to move it. Portanova to the corner. Here's Simone with a minute to go in the period. Looking for Retigliano on the far side for the one-timer. Couldn't get it through. Simone trying to step through on the backhand. Does. Centering pass looking for Pena. It's in the pads of Crawford. Comes free for Retigliano towards the front. Pena touches it on goal and then scores on the rebound. 38.7 seconds to go in the period. The floodgates have opened here for Sachem. Just good, strong work in the offensive end. Croft able to kick out the initial attempt. Just couldn't get the glove on it. Nearly a highlight reel save for him. But Pena gets on the board tonight and puts his team in front by 4 with about half a minute to go. Chrisman trying to get his team on the board. Stick save for Walsh. Cruz in the corner. On for Hunter. Now Nell chips it on for Cruz. 2-on-1. Cruz on the backhand. Nell scores! What a late second period here for Sachem. Andrew Nell as his first of the evening. And that makes it a 5-0 game. Roman Cruz, first assist of the night. Just patiently. Now across to Nell and Crawford. Looks like he got over. Unable to get the stop though. With 21 seconds to go in the period. Here is Roman Cruz at the half wall. Up for Hunter, but Chrisman cut it off. And now Moody skates it to the red line, dumps it ahead, and then took a hit from Fernandez. And that'll do it for period number 2. Sachem controlling throughout, unable to expand their lead though until the later stages. They put 4 on Northport Huntington and will take a 5-0 lead into the third period of play here on LI Sports Network. Third period of play set to go. Here's Sachem, the 5-0 lead over Northport Huntington. Just 15 minutes away from Sachem's 13th win of the season, 12-4-0 currently. Meanwhile, Northport Huntington in danger of dropping to 14-1. It's looking okay for a while. Was only trailing 1-0 for most of that second period. As here's Cruz, fires high and wide. Rebound off the glass right back to him. And then kicks it behind the net for himself. Now throws it down for Payton in the slot on goal, save Michael Crawford. And now started ahead again here by Northport Huntington. And Chrisman checked off the puck by Moody. Centering pass knocked away. Trapani on it. He lost the handle, and now Cruz starts ahead with it. Roman Cruz, 3-on-2. Miller going to the goal along with Payton. Cruz, tough angle try off the outside of the post. Miller, no one there for Sachem. And Jack Frisch gets the red line and dumps it in. Tie up behind the goal and coming away with it now and sending it down off the stick of Payton. Jackalar. On it, tries to get the blue line, lost it though to Trapani. Taken away, Frisch in the slot, waits to the circle, and then lost the handle with Trapani on his back. Now Jackalar, Frisch has a man alone in front, a good aggressive stick by Walsh, and he's able to keep it out. Golden opportunity for Northport Huntington. The aggressiveness, though, of Michael Walsh, able to keep that chance from ending up in the back of his net. Ronan Driscoll, nearly a takeaway, is a takeaway, stretched ahead. Saguna 2-on-0, has Trapani with him. Trapani backhand and tucks it in. Perfectly executed 2-on-0 by Sachem to take a 6-0 lead. Eyes up there from Zachary Hesse, and Saguna, who recognizes the 2-on-0 there, waits for his teammate, and Trapani could have went back, elects though to go the backhand swinging poke check from Krafa. He missed on it, and a wide open cage to tuck it into for William Trapani, who has his 40th point as that shot from Saguna fired high. The team leading 40th point now, and his 19th goal on the season. Saguna on the forecheck, took it away from Driscoll. Fanned on that shot attempt though, and then poked away, comes right to Hesse, turnaround shot. That's to hit Trapani and go wide. Hesse down for Trapani, returns it. Puck hops over Hesse's stick, able to settle it now. Down for Saguna. Pulls back in the corner. Saguna on his forehand. To a high slot, drops it back to the point, Bruinsma. Around the goal, Driscoll there. Saguna, though, waiting for it at the half wall. Couldn't get the pass through. Now on it again. Knocked off his stick and ends up with the Tigers starting back the other way. Getting the red line, dumping it in was Fasaro. Heads after it with Bruinsma. McDowell with a check on Bruinsma. Hesse, though, takes the puck, but it's taken right back by Burke. Burke, tough angle, blocked by Bruinsma. Off the stanchion now, and it ends up right in the stick of Trapani, trying to turn into a 2-on-1 with Saguna. Saguna ahead, Trapani got his stick on it with one hand, able to poke it on goal, but Krafa, an aggressive stop. Lohan spills down, gets up looking for a call, that won't come. Trapani at the point, curls back, has some room, drag, shoot, save Krafa. Puck goes off to the corner where Saguna's on it. Tries to bank it off a couple skates there, creates some chaos in front, but it kicks out to the neutral zone for Simone. Simone tries to weave his way through, lost the handle to Fernandez. Stretches it on for Burke, Rutigliano all over him. And Rutigliano, with the help of Simone, takes the puck away. Simone shoots and scores! What a shot that was by Dylan Simone. Using the defender as a screen to make it a 7-0 game here for Sachem. And buries that one high, blocker side there on Krafa. Last time these two teams met back on October 14th, it was a 9-0 win for Sachem. Approaching that score again. Burke wants to have something to say about that. Gillen, though, takes the puck away from him. Retigliano returns it. Simone across. Retigliano, shot blocked. Centering pass now. And Pena couldn't get a stick on it. That last meeting, Seguno led the way with 4 goals and an assist for Sachem. Here's Simone, drops it, Retigliano takes that shot, goes high. Here's Burke, meanwhile, streaking in, left pad save by Walsh. And close to once again to getting the Tigers on the board. In that last meeting, 10 different Sachem players got a point in that one. Now, look out there. That dangerously came close to the goal line. Retigliano on it in the corner around the goal. Trapani, or Simone rather, waiting for it. As we approach 9 minutes to go, Sachem in control of the hockey game. Here's Jackalar. To settle things down behind his own goal. Ahead for Burke. Burke over the line. Drake shoots. That one blocked by Gillen. Burke pressured by several Sachem players there, and Simone comes away with it. Simone to the outside. Centers it. Moody had his back turned to the play. And it got through Algieri. Now off the boards. Moody holds it in. Takes it back down to the corner. Nell checked by Algieri. Nell. Wraparound try. Blocked down. Simone point blank denied by Krafa for the whistle. 8:07 to go. 7-0 lead Sachem. Appears they'll be on their way to their 13th win before their next matchup. They get some time off, similar to the NHL, about 2 weeks or so here for Sachem. Next game on February 23rd, 7:50 against Smithtown Hauppauge. That'll definitely be a test for Sachem. Both teams towards the top of the standings in that one. Meanwhile, for the Tigers, their next game is on Monday as Moody comes in. The 10th, 7:50 p.m. puck drop, also against Smithtown Hauppauge. Here's Nell. Behind the goal, tries to center for Gandolfo, got through, and Krafa able to get it in his pads and hold on as we're approaching the halfway point of period number 3. Krafa doing everything he can to keep his team in it, or at least at this point not let Sachem put any more behind him. Look out, that one chipped off and out of play by Frisch. And a quick reset there to the face-off. Krafa was over in the corner. And the linesman said, get back in the goal, please. And Moody ahead for Gandolfo. Around the boards, Nell hustling after it. Fernandez gets there with him. Up the boards, Cruz waiting for it, pulls it back to the point. Moody just held it in. Fernandez up for Frisch. Jack Frisch stretches it looking for Chrisman. May have had a step, but Cruz read it. And now he starts ahead with it. To the outside. Cruz to the circle. Gandolfo goes down in front of the goal. Now grabs a hold of the Tigers player as that shot gloved in hell by Krafa. That's Nicholas Algieri. As he and Gandolfo get separated with 6:43 to play. Face-off again, won by Sachem. That shot into the glove of Kraffa on the point shot by Rohan. Reminder coming up after this one on the South Rink. More JV action. St. Anthony's Black going up against Ward Melville. Trapani right towards the slot. And that one punched away by Kraffa. Now Simone turns, shoots. That one deflects down, rebound put in. Kraffa punched it up in the air. Could not find the rebound. And then it gets knocked in by Miller. Just gets the bouncing puck there on the back end. And for Ryan Miller, his 4th goal of the season. Now it's Logan Rohan back on it. Swings it ahead on the stick of Gandolfo to the outside. Takes action, scores! What a shot. I believe that was actually Jaden Salazar, number 88 in gray. And indeed, that is Salazar. Works his way to the outside and snipes that one short side on Kraffa. Makes it a 9-0 lead for Sachem. As we now have hit running clock for the rest of the way. With a big enough lead for Sachem, now Saguna pass towards the front. Ringsmouth tried to stop it and chip it in. Couldn't lift it, or lifted it a bit too high over the goal before he took a shot in front. Trapani one-timer blocked down and the rebound forced wide. Rohan waiting for it at the half wall. Centering pass. Saguna couldn't find it. Fernandez gets it out and knocked down by Rohan. Through the head, Saguna tried to sell it with the glove, just chops it ahead. Trapani trying to catch it, knocked away from him. And then Bruinsma kicks it back behind the goal. He's checked to the wall. Now Trapani in the corner. Steps away with a cross-ice feed, one-timer, and a good save by Kraffa as he got over to deny Saguna. They're still bidding for a goal tonight. Now Burke. The Tigers still bidding for their first of the evening. Well, he left the puck behind. Trapani give and go with Saguna. Anthony Saguna to the outside, drops it. Trapani to the backhand, centers it across. Didn't get through. And now cleared back out to center where Gillen's waiting on it. That pass a bit dangerous. Now he tries to chip it ahead. And eventually got it around Scudolaro. Pass snapped on for Saguna. Over the line to the circle. Saguna centering pass. Tapped just wide by Bruinsma. Bruinsma close to getting on the board. And here comes Burke. Misfired. That almost worked out well for him. But then couldn't get the shot away. Does this time. I want to change up. Blocker down by Walsh. Wrap back around the goal by Trapani for Gillen. Gillen stretches it on for Saguna. Now Trapani over the line. Waits. Saucer pass. Right in the stick of Bruinsma. And that one stayed out. Not sure how, if Crawford got it or if caught the post, but either way, Bruinsma, really a highlight reel goal there for Sachem. But the big stop cleared out on goal. Walsh will keep it moving with 2.5 to play. Saucer pass out to neutral ice. Bruinsma got a touch, no icing. Driscoll back on it, or around the boards. Burke waiting for it there. Gets the feet moving, tries to feed it on for Chrisman. Taken away, that one rides the ledge. Just stayed in play over the Tiger bench. And now it's Driscoll. Poked ahead, just out of the reach of Cormac Driscoll. And Gillen hard off the boards. Pena gloves it down and settles. Pena to the outside. Centering pass. Blocked back behind the goal. Pena again for Retigliano. Hopped off his stick though and stretched on for Driscoll. Driscoll for Chrisman. Drives towards the slot. Was able to throw one towards the goal while stumbling down, but it went wide. Now he's open in front. That saucer pass misfired. Now a 4-on-2 for Sachem. Retigliano to the outside. Centers it and kept away from the goal. Nice play by Ronan Driscoll and then cleared out to center. As we hit 1 minute to go. 9-0 lead for Sachem. As they'll improve to 13-4-0 on the season. Cruz winds up a slap shot from the corner and it caught the outside of the goal. There's only one question left to answer in this one, as this gets poked off to the corner. Pena curls back. Stretches an arm, picked off, and now moved ahead for Frisch. Frisch has some room to step in, drops it for Driscoll, shot blocked. Retigliano with room to skate as we hit 10 seconds to play. Cruz trying to get one last try towards the net, rather that's Pena stumbling down right in front of the crease. It gets cleared away, slap shot by Cruz blocked, and that'll do it. It is a shutout for Michael Walsh and a 9-0 win for Sachem here tonight over the Northport Huntington Tigers. It was 1-0 after one and most of the second as well before the Sachem team explodes for 4 to close out the second. And then 4 more in the third gives them the 9-0 victory here tonight to improve to 13-4-0 on the season. The loss drops the Tigers to 1-14-1 on the year. Both teams facing the Smithtown Hot Dog Bowls. Northport Huntington next Monday, Sachem all the way on February 23rd. As we'll take one last look at that chance towards the end of the game. Did Crawford get the stop here? Great saucer pass there by Trapani to Bruinsma, and he did with the toe. Great save by Michael Crawford, who's outstanding tonight in spite of the score. But it's a shutout on the other side for Michael Walsh, and that'll do it for the coverage of this game. Be sure to tune in to the next one as well, coming up momentarily. JV St. Anthony's Black going up against their opponent Ward Melville, but that'll do it for this one. On behalf of Wally Mitchell operating the camera tonight and everyone here at LISN, I'm Brady Campbell signing off. The final score, Sachem 9 and the Northport Huntington Tigers nothing. You've been tuned into the Suffolk County High School Hockey League here on the LI Sports Network.